You're planning to visit Vietnam, but don't know when? Let's check the best time to travel to Vietnam. First, in North Vietnam, it has 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Spring offers pleasant and mild weather. Summer is hot and humid. Autumn is the most beautiful season with light sunshine and colorful foliage. Winter is cold and frosty. So the best time to visit these places is during spring and autumn. Second, in central Vietnam, the region experiences only 2 distinct seasons: dry and wet. The wet season, from September to December, brings heavy rainfall and occasional typhoons. While it's hard to predict exactly when these storms will hit, travelers should be prepared for some wet and windy days. The dry season, from January to August, is much more stable. It's the perfect time to explore the region's beautiful landscapes and rich culture. And finally, in southern Vietnam, this region also experiences 2 distinct seasons: dry and wet. The dry season typically lasts from November to April, and the rainy season runs from May to October. Interestingly, the rainy season, often referred to as the flood season in the Mekong Delta, is the best time to travel. As rainfall nourishes its fertile plains, the vegetation flourishes, transforming the region into a verdant paradise that captivates nature enthusiasts. That's why southern Vietnam is a great place to visit any time of year. This is Vietnam. You can easily recognize it on the map because it looks like the letter S, with the coastline of 3,260 kilometers from north to south. This elongated shape, combined with its location in Southeast Asia, contributes to a tropical monsoon climate, meaning lots of sunshine, plenty of rain, and it's usually quite humid. Vietnam is divided into 3 distinct regions: the north, the central, and the south. Each region offers unique cultural experiences, stunning landscapes, and historical sites that have captivated international travelers for decades. The north has 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. With its ancient beauty, you can explore the capital of Hanoi, where history and modernity intertwine. Visit the picturesque hill station of Sapa and discover Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The central region has only 2 distinct seasons: dry and wet. Known for its dramatic coastline and rich cultural heritage, features the charming city of Hoi An, a well-preserved ancient town, the stunning beaches of Da Nang, and the imperial city of Hue, and the South Vietnam. Remember to bring shorts with you because just 2 seasons, hot and super hot. This vibrant and dynamic region offers the bustling city of Ho Chi Minh City, the serene Mekong Delta, and the historical Cu Chi Tunnel. Welcome to Vietnam, a culinary paradise. Let's explore the top 4 iconic dishes you must try while traveling to Vietnam. First, pho, a timeless Vietnamese noodle soup that originated in North Vietnam in the early 20th century. With a flavorful broth, rice noodles, tender slices of beef or chicken, and fresh herbs, it's the perfect meal for any time of day. Second, bánh mì. Ranked as the world's best sandwich by Taste Atlas in November 2024, it is a culinary masterpiece. Vietnamese baguette got a crispy outside and a savory fillings inside with pate, ham, pork, cilantro, chili, and pickles. You can also try it with egg, roasted pork, or even just dipped in condensed milk. Third, coffee. Vietnamese coffee is known for its strong and bold flavor. Whether you prefer a classic black coffee, coffee with condensed milk, or a unique specialty like egg coffee or coconut coffee, there's a Vietnamese coffee for everyone. And finally, bánh xèo. The name actually comes from the sound while cooking. It's made by pan-frying a batter of rice flour and turmeric until it becomes crispy and golden. The pancake is filled with shrimp, pork, bean sprouts, and green onions. It is safe to travel to Vietnam. First, there's basically no risk of terrorism here. According to the 2024 Global Terrorism Index, Vietnam ranked 89th out of 89, meaning a 0% terrorism rate. Second, Vietnam stands out for its low crime rates compared to other Southeast Asian countries. The 2024 Global Peace Index ranked Vietnam 41st out of 163 countries and territories. Furthermore, Gallup's Law and Order Index, based on 4 key questions about personal security, ranked Vietnam 13th with a score of 90 out of a maximum of 98. This indicates a strong sense of security and trust in the local authorities. Third, civilian gun ownership is illegal in Vietnam. Only authorities like soldiers and police are allowed to carry firearms. This policy significantly reduces the risk of gun-related violence and creates a safer environment for both residents and visitors. Of course, no country is completely risk-free. However, Vietnam's stable political environment and the warm hospitality of its people make it a highly safe and welcoming destination. Travelers can explore the country with confidence, knowing that they are in good hands. Vietnam is safe, Vietnam is beautiful, and Vietnamese people are awesome. It is safe to travel to Vietnam. First, there's basically no risk of terrorism here. According to the 2024 Global Terrorism Index, Vietnam ranked 89th out of 89, meaning a 0% terrorism rate. Second, Vietnam stands out for its low crime rates compared to other Southeast Asian countries. The 2024 Global Peace Index ranked Vietnam 41st out of 163 countries and territories. Furthermore, Gallup's Law and Order Index, based on 4 key questions about personal security, ranked Vietnam 13th with a score of 90 out of a maximum of 98. This indicates a strong sense of security and trust in the local authorities. Third, civilian gun ownership is illegal in Vietnam. Only authorities like soldiers and police are allowed to carry firearms. This policy significantly reduces the risk of gun-related violence and creates a safer environment for both residents and visitors. Of course, no country is completely risk-free. However, Vietnam's stable political environment and the warm hospitality of its people make it a highly safe and welcoming destination. Travelers can explore the country with confidence, knowing that they are in good hands. Vietnam is safe, Vietnam is beautiful, and Vietnamese people are awesome. Vietnam has been voted one of the top 20 travel destinations in the world for 2024 by Condé Nast Traveler magazine. Let's discover what makes this country so special and has captured the hearts of international travelers. First, life on the sidewalk. With a vibrant street food scene, cafe culture, and even street barbers, Vietnam's sidewalks are bustling with activity. These communal spaces foster a collective lifestyle. We live outdoors and close together. Second, growing up on 2 wheels. Did you know there are over 72 million motorbikes in Vietnam? They're more than just transportation. They're a part of our lives. Countless memories are tied to these 2-wheelers. Parents ride their children to school. Families, friends, and couples cruising the streets, enjoying the cool breeze, chatting, people watching, and grabbing a bite to eat. Third, sharing is caring. Food is a big part of our culture, and so is the way we share it. Meals are often enjoyed family style, with a variety of dishes laid out on a communal table. It's a time where stories are shared, laughter is exchanged, and memories are made. And finally, one thing that unites all Vietnamese people is their resilience.